The ban was actually part of a larger crackdown on Chinese apps, meaning Shein wasn't the only app banned in India at the time. Among the 59 apps that were banned were others like TikTok, WeChat, and Weibo. So all of this came about from border tensions between Indian and Chinese troops in the Galwan Valley in Ladakh. Following these tensions with China, India's technology ministry was the one to issue the order on the ban on these Chinese apps, saying that they were a threat to India's security, their defence, and their sovereignty as a nation.
Well, now in 2025, it's been allowed back online in India. How did that come about?
Yes, so the revival of Shein is thanks to Asia's richest man. His name is Mukesh Ambani, and he's an Indian billionaire and businessman who owns Reliance Industries. And they are a massive market leader across a range of industries in India, such as gas, retail, telecommunications, and entertainment. So a subsidiary of Reliance Industries called Reliance Retail is what has entered the partnership with Shein, bringing it back to the Indian market. However, with Shein's return to India has come a lot of strict terms, one of them being all of Shein's customer data will now be hosted and stored in India by Reliance, meaning Shein won't have any access to it. And perhaps the biggest term of Shein's return to India is now all of Shein's products will now be made in India by manufacturers in India, rather than in China, where the majority of their third-party manufacturers are already based. So India sees this as a big positive. It's a big win for their textiles industry expanding, and they're saying it's a positive for creating more job opportunities.
It really is a big win, but how do customers in India feel about all of this?
Yeah, so the responses to Shein returning have been quite mixed. Some of India's younger generations, especially university students on a budget, were really excited for Shein returning to India, and they were looking forward to being able to buy cheap and trending clothing again. And on the other side of the coin, you've got sustainability experts, you've got small business owners who are really worried about Shein's return to India. Given the controversies that have surrounded Shein over the years, including unsafe working conditions, child labour, and harmful impacts on the environment, many are concerned that we're only going to see this cycle repeat even in India. So a lot of people are encouraging consumers in India now, especially young consumers, to really ask themselves, would a product from Shein last me as long as something that was made ethically and sustainably? Even though that product might be a bit more expensive, it's thinking about that investment you're going to make of, because I'm paying more for this product, it's going to last me years. So I think with Shein only being launched in India just for a few weeks now, I think it's still too early to tell whether India is benefiting from it economically and whether these same controversies will follow.
It'll be interesting to see how it pans out. Angelica, thank you.
Thanks for having me.